Oh, with the heat rising this past weekend, we got a taste of what's to come. And you want to make sure your AC is working. Joby Teal from AC Warehouse is back with us, and they're going to tell us how they are there whenever you need them. Because as we were talking before we got started, nothing is worse than when you're in a pinch, your AC goes out like it was this past weekend because it was working extra hard, and then you can't get somebody out, which you were saying from some of the calls you got that a lot this weekend.
Absolutely. We had an amazing amount of calls that came in with customers that here in Tampa Bay and St. Pete calling us saying, I've called my AC contractor, they can't make it out. We've called 2 or 3 other contractors, and they're talking days. And number one question was, can you guys make it out to our home today and fix our AC? It's hot in our home.
Your answer is what?
We can be out there absolutely today. In fact, in most cases, we are there within 2 hours.
Oh, that's so awesome. And what's so great about you, and I know you've been on the show before too, AC Warehouse, you literally are a warehouse. You know, you have an abundant supply of really everything that you would need to repair it quickly. That's what we would want. Yeah,
that's one of our advantages, is having everything in stock, whether it's a small repair, a major repair, or a full system replacement. Everything's in stock, and we're available 24/7. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
And that's including holidays and...
Holidays, weekends, during the day, in the middle of the night, you name it, we're there for you.
That's awesome. Talk about service techs, because as I've kind of been talking with you and learning a little bit more about the industry as well, I know you're very, very proud of your service techs there, who you hire. Why is that a big deal?
It's a big deal because, number one, they're all certified and trained, not just on one piece of equipment, but they're trained on every major brand, all makes and models. The advantage to that is when you have one of our technicians come out to the home, regardless if another company's installed it, which we got a lot of calls this weekend, they're there, they have the parts on the vehicle, they can get it fixed very quickly and get you up and cooling.
Well, and it's interesting that you wanted to note that your techs are certified and trained, because I asked you, I said, I assume that most companies, if you're hiring somebody to come to your house, that they are certified and trained. You say not so much.
And unfortunately, a lot of the AC companies here locally, they do have technicians that are not certified and trained on multiple pieces of equipment. And in most cases, they can spend hours at your home, and they leave your home, the AC is still not up and running, and unfortunately, they can actually cause more damage than good if you don't know how to properly work on the piece of equipment.
Oh, how frustrating. Well, and speaking of coming to the home, coming to your property, I know something else you really pride you and your team with is that you make sure that everything is put together just as it is when you leave. You put drop cloths down. Talk about the importance of actually making sure that all of the area around the AC is protected.
Absolutely. Our goal as a company with all of our technicians is that when we come to your home, that when we leave that home, it is in as good as condition or better when we leave.
So you can't tell that an AC company's been there.
No, we lay down drop cloths on your hardwood floors, your carpeting as we come into the home. We wear shoe covers and really respect your property, and that's important.
Yeah.
Especially on a full system replacement where, you know, the technicians or the installers can be in your home for 4 to 5 hours or maybe all day, and they're in and out of the home. We want to make sure that we're not damaging your property.
Bottom line, I think it really is, I know that the last point you wanted to make is that you guys are reliable and trustworthy, which I think in a business where there are a lot of AC companies out there, it may be hard for people to, to pick and choose. You want somebody who is trustworthy and reliable.
Absolutely. In fact, we have hundreds of customers that we've been dealing with over the years that trust us. They know that we're honest, and we've gone into their home even when they're not home.
Yeah.
Most of our customers have a very busy schedule, and the AC goes out and they need to go to work, or maybe they're not even here and they're on vacation, or they're up north, and we've earned their trust, and they trust us to come into their home, diagnose the system, and fix the system, and know that they feel comfortable that we did the repair and there's someone that they can trust and rely on.
That's why AC Warehouse is growing as rapidly as it is. Congratulations again. One thing we didn't, as we close up here, we didn't even mention affordability too, which I know is so important for you guys, but I know there's a special offer if you call, right? $500?
Yes, we are taking an additional $500 off any full system replacement. we've gotten a tremendous response on that.
Good. Well, again, thank you so much for coming on the show today, for helping the community when we need you most, as summer is pretty much here. So thank you so much. We look forward to having you back.
Thanks for having me.